Good Thursday morning. What a beautiful start to the day. Look at the sunrise. This is just over the past couple of hours. Here's our Gwaltney Group camera from CC Heights in Rochester. We have blue sky, but then you notice in the past final couple of frames of that image, that time lapse showing the clouds streaming in. We'll have filtered sunshine for the next few hours, and by day's end, pretty gray. Not looking nearly as bright and cheery, but still altogether a nice looking day. Here's our Gwaltney Group camera from downtown Rochester. There's that pale blue sky. Now we're looking at clouds gathering. We're going to still have a great looking Thursday. Tomorrow will be colder, but the weekend features some nice weather. But we still certainly have some ups and downs ahead in our temperatures, and in the long run, some big time downward numbers. So a lot to talk about today, but today in the meantime, but really focusing on what we have going on right now, and that's a whole lot of nothing. It's a very tranquil, very quiet day. Not much to complain about, not even a cold wind. Winds are not all that strong today. Here's a live look outside from our studio on Signal Hill in northwest Rochester, and we have temperatures in the 20s, a couple spots already in the 30s. Charles City 30, Austin 30, 27, and Winona, La Crosse 28. Here in Rochester only 23. It's been a frosty morning. We started the morning before sunrise with temperatures in the upper teens, and we've seen the temperatures steadily climb even before starting that process before sunrise. 23 right now, south winds 10 miles per hour. Feels like 12 when you factor in that wind chill. Temperatures right now mostly 20s and 30s. The wind chill, boy, not much colder than the actual temperature. In fact, in Austin, it matches the temperature, saying that the wind is calm. Here in Rochester, a very light breeze. That's going to be a story for the rest of the day. Even as we lose that sunshine, we're still going to warm up because of those south winds drawing in a milder air mass ahead of a cold front. Notice those southwest winds, 9, 10 miles per hour. Get a little breezier by the time we get to around 7 o'clock this evening. And why is it? Well, we have a cold front coming through, and there is that change in wind direction, too. Northwest winds up to 13 miles per hour. Temperatures begin their descent. We'll be in the 20s this evening with a chilly breeze and some clouds, and by tomorrow a little bit colder, but this looks like a fairly sunny Friday. Today the clouds are thickening, though, beginning that cloudier trend in our weather. I have an approaching cold front to our northwest. Behind the front, there's that high pressure that will come in for tomorrow. One quick shot of cold air tomorrow before we improve for the weekend. But long term, yes, we're looking at next week, frigid with a capital F. It does not look good. 23 right now in Rochester, Des Moines 33. 23 in Fargo, 21 in Marquette. Here's Futurecasters approaching cold front, clouds, but dry for us. We'll see the skies clear off this evening. There's some light snow in northern Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan, a couple of inches out of that. Not a huge weather maker in the way of snowfall. Tomorrow, less wind during the day. It's like cold sunshine. High temperatures only in maybe mid and upper 20s, about 7, 8, 10 degrees colder than the past couple of days for us. And then tomorrow night, actually warmer air comes in, so we'll have a breezy evening and overnight period for tomorrow night. Friday night into Saturday morning, a little breezier, but temperatures actually climb. We'll be in the teens at first. Temperatures will be climbing to the 20s in the morning. By Saturday afternoon, we will be in the upper 30s, and some spots will even be in the 40s. Snowfall, here's what we're facing on Monday. We saw that storm system approaching from the northwest. That will be a weather maker for us on Monday, especially the snow accumulating in the afternoon and evening. So far, what we're facing, a couple of inches, and then we continue that snow threat through the overnight hours, ending very early Tuesday. About 3 inches. It looks like maybe about 2 to 4 inches in the way of snowfall in our area. Lighter amounts south, mainly North Iowa, but again, area-wide, about 2 to 4 inches, I think, what we're facing for that Monday situation. Northward, maybe a little more snowfall. You see the Twin Cities maybe beyond 4 or 5 inches. But overall, that's a system that will have a big impact in the way of temperatures. It's going to draw in some pretty cold air behind it. But 35 today in Rochester, Preston 40, Mason City 44, Albert Lea 38. Filtered sun, then cloud cover continuing to increase through the afternoon, but not much wind. But 10-mile-per-hour wind out of the south. Tonight, a little breezier, clouds then clearing late, a low of 16, which is typical for this time of the year. And then cold sunshine, diminishing breeze. Looks like actually a pretty decent Friday. Not as warm, but I can't complain about 20s this time of the year if it's not windy and it's actually sunny. 7-day forecast. Weekend looks pretty good. We're talking mid and upper 30s. Then that transitional day is Monday. There's snow with that system. Falling temperatures. That 25 will happen around sunrise. By sunset, will be in the low teens. And by first thing Tuesday morning around 0, high of only 7. We're lucky we'll break into some sun in the afternoon. And then Wednesday, a sub-zero morning, highs only around 6. Looks like about a week from now, next Thursday, we'll barely get above 0 with morning lows as cold as maybe 10 or 15 below 0. That will be probably the bottom of the barrel for us at those temperatures, because then at the end of next week, it looks like we will see a warm-up. That looks to be way down the road in the long term, a week from now. But just a heads up, next week looking kind of rough. A little snow at first, then some bitterly cold weather for about 3, maybe 4 days. But I don't think it's going to last forever. Just about half, maybe 2/3 of the upcoming work week. In the meantime, enjoy today's balmy weather, at least for December standards, and have a great Thursday.